Big Brother's bit on the side, and it's launch night! Forget S Club 7, because we've got CBB 14, and they are twice as good, aren't they? Hello! I take that back, I'm an S Club 7 fan. Listen, we've got so much to talk about tonight, so let's get on with it and meet tonight's panel. First up is the girl after my own heart, who knows a thing or two about reality telly. She does. Her only way is, Essex. Yeah. Shut up, because it's the Queen of Essex, Sam Fez. Next up is a man who stayed cool, calm and collected during his time in the house, which obviously did the trick because he was crowned the winner. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. So let's see if this year's housemates follow his lead. Here to tell us how it's done, it's the filthy and fabulously funny Julian Clary. Lovely suit. Lovely. Next up, we're really pleased to have her on the panel because she's always in the right, always in the right, always in the right, always in the right. And now, she's 100k better off. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your winner, Helen! Always in the right, always in the right, always in the right. And finally, she might not have won Big Brother, but she's a winner in my eyes. She's going to get her teeth into our brand new housemates tonight. It's Louisa! Well, what a show tonight. Let's get down to business. They're just settling into their first night in the house. Sam, what is that first hour like in the house?
Oh, do you know what? I do not envy them one bit at all. Because I remember my worst bit was when you come through the doors out onto the live stage.
Through the eye.
Literally, through the eye. And my heart was pounding. So every single...
Yeah.
And even Dee going back down again.
Dee had to do it double amount.
Like,
poor Dee, he was like,
I
what
really
the what? Lulu, how's that first night for you?
It's weird, you know, you go in and you sort of recognise a few people and you think you know them, but you actually don't.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a first day at school, like looking for, oh, who can I hang out with and who's going to be my friend? I mean, it was worse for us because we were handcuffed to someone else.
Exactly.
I mean, you had Jasmine.
Oh, yeah.
But no, we're gonna talk about launch night, Therese, a bit later on. But like you just said, like the house is full of new people. You ain't got a clue who they are. Julian, on the first night, how did you cope with the introductions? You know, you're quite a reserved guy, sort of in your private life. So to go in there, it must have been quite hard for you.
Yes, I remember I was having a low-level panic attack the first few hours, and there were so many people to kind of have eye contact with, and no, it was a bit wearing. I remember.
Yeah. Lulu, Helen. Sorry, I'm getting you confused. It's just both two pretty ladies. Helen, do you know on your first night, how quick is it to judge your fellow housemates?
I went in thinking that I wouldn't really judge people, but I did really. I kind of, because everyone was so different, you could tell people like so different in personalities. You do judge quite quickly, but you usually are wrong, and you can tell that usually the day after.
Yeah.
When you've spoke to everyone.
People aren't being natural, are they?
No.
People are a little kind of aware of the cameras, and they're being a bit kind of...
Did you sort of, well, you've all been in there, did you all sort of know who you were going to be friends with pretty much straight away?
Yeah,
I
but
did.
We didn't at first, and now
and
we really like each
the
other
only person
now.
I talk to.
Yeah, we're like
After
really
coming out
talk
the
to each
house.
other all the time. So we didn't really at first. I mean, I found
You
it
thought I was going to be
difficult
really thick, you said.
Yeah.
I remember.
I thought I wasn't going to like Sam, because I'm not a Towie fan, but you're my favourite Essex girl. Lauren Goodge has got nothing on you, babe.
Julian, what about you? You know the bonds you made on launch night? Did you see them change throughout the series?
Well, yeah, I thought I made a beeline for Julie Goodyear, so we were busy bonding away. And I did judge people. I decided I wouldn't like certain people, but I was wrong about that. So that's something that it just takes time, because there's no one else, you know, you're all stuck there. So you find something interesting about people that you thought weren't very interesting.
And do you know what, another thing, obviously, that happens on launch night as well? Some of them are going to be doing their first diary room tonight, which is a bit of an experience. Sam, what was that first one like for you?
Do you know what? I wasn't really a diary room person. Do you know, like, I remember speaking to you before and you said to me, as much as you can, go in there and speak.
It's
like,
the voice in your head.
It's the voice, yeah.
It is.
I only went if I was called, but other people in our house were going up there all the time, wasn't they? But
You
I
were just going in for medicine.
Sam was just lying
Please.
right in the medi cupboard. Julian, what about you? Because you loved the diary room. You were great in the diary room. You were absolutely fantastic.
It was nice to get away from people. And also, what the people who've just gone in haven't realised is that Big Brother is like the 15th member of the house. So, you know, that's kind of your special friend.
And also knows absolutely everything. Helen, you've just been crowned our new champ. 'Champ. 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 ' spoken to the housemates today, what advice would you have given them?
Just be yourself, because sooner or later the mask will slip, like it did on some of the people in the house that I was with. You've just got to be yourself, otherwise you will be revealed, and then that's when everyone does turn on you. So yeah, just be yourself. That's the best thing you could do.
Just be yourself.
Yep.
Well, listen, Louisa just mentioned it, as always. Big Brother likes to throw in a little launch night twist, doesn't he? As you said, babe, you were handcuffed on your night. Same with you, Sam. How do you think they're going to do tonight?
I think theirs is so much nicer than ours.
Ours was
I had,
terrible.
like, frigging massive Evander Holyfield. I had to sleep on the floor because he's so big, he took up the whole bed. I think their twist is really fun, and especially after the last Big Brother that we've just had, which was quite harsh and like a lot
It's
of
a lot
arguments.
lighter, isn't
This
it?
is a light-hearted. She's pretending to be a royal. It's completely out of her comfort zone. I think she's done amazing. I just think it's a really fun first twist to
It's
have.
definitely for the viewers, isn't it?
Really nice.
It's one for the
just
viewers.
really nice.
Julian, what do you make of the royal twist?
How long have they got to keep this up for?
I think it's 24 hours, but don't...
Okay.
Yeah, it is 24 hours.
And there's quite a lot at stake, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think it's very funny, but I watch with interest to see if they're going to be fooled or not.
Do you think they will?
No.
Plan it how it is. Ellen, do you think she'll be able to do it?
Again, it depends how long she's doing it for. I think you'd have to be from Mars to realise that she's not a royal.
I love
It's not going
this.
to work.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. Changing a tyre. What about you lot? Do you think she's going to do all right?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got to know. Go on.
No, straight away she was talking to Leslie and Claire, and she let it slip straight away, and then realised, and she sort of looked at Leslie and looked at Claire and went,
Oh.
so...
Does anyone think she can do it?
Less than 3 minutes.
Go on, girl.
Yeah. Well, Leslie's face when she walked in, he was just like.
Your Majesty.
And also, the acting skills of the other housemates, I think, will like swing it in their favour. So even if they don't really believe it, I think if the other housemates sell it.
In 24 hours, we're going to know. Well, listen, you can find out if the housemates are buying it a bit later on in the show. But listen, it might be the start of a new series, but some things never change. Actually, the house has got a duchess, but we've gone and got the queen, haven't we? Get on your feet for Mrs. Emma Willis! I'll lead you down. Come on, I'll get you. I'll get you. Come on, girl, come on. Oh, my. Emma. We have 14 brand new housemates tonight, didn't we? Just about.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fun, wasn't it, eh? That was interesting, wasn't it, eh?
It was definitely a one to watch.
That was an experience and a half.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning.
Don't you just love live television?
Don't you just? Let's go back to the beginning. We've got some entertaining housemates in there. Who do you think, being up on the stage, got a really good reaction tonight?
Who Audley got a really good reaction. And I thought his VT was hilarious
Yeah.
as well. Like,
Come
he
on.
was really good fun.
Totally
Claire got a
different.
great reaction.
Totally different to other boxes. We've had Evander and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. He seems like he's in there to have a right good time.
Mm.
Claire got a great reaction. David got a great reaction and then made them all boo.
I know! I was like, no, it's gone
What's
down.
happening? Kelly got a brilliant reaction,
Yeah.
which was great. And Leslie got a really good reaction.
Quite a lot.
Do you know what? There wasn't really... Ricky, George and Lauren got kind of mixed reactions. Dee was slightly more boo-heavy than... but the others were, you know, the others were fine.
What about Frenchie?
Oh, yeah, Frenchie had the worst of the night, yeah.
Do you think she handled it well?
But, you know, whenever we have... Yeah, she doesn't seem... She just kind of cracks on with it, doesn't she? It doesn't seem to faze her. But whenever we have kind of, you know, glamour-type chicks in there, they always get booed.
She was, I was just saying to the audience before we started, she's like the Bianca we never had, isn't she? Like, she is Bianca plus 20. Do you not agree?
Yeah, she's like, Bianca's like a pussycat compared to
She
her.
really- and that's the line.
Like, Bianca's like little Chris, do you know what I mean? Compared to her.
Well, listen, speaking of reactions, when you
Yeah.
found out the confirmed lineup this morning,
Yeah.
what was the face you pulled?
It was a face of excitement. Now, I grew up watching Gary Busey films, so obviously, I was just super, super excited. And still am super excited. I think what we have to remember is he's
70
really,
years old
He's
as
70.
well.
He's really hard of hearing as well. So, so obviously things can get a little bit tricky. But and there was obviously
I thought
whole
you were going
stair
in.
scenario.
I thought you were number
For a
15.
second, I thought I was going in as well. Let's be honest. But you know, you're on telly. You've got to improv. So I thought I'm just going to go up
And
there.
did
with
she
him.
do well? Well, listen. Let's go back to January.
Yes.
We had the handcuffs on launch night.
Yes,
that
we did.
influenced the whole series. How
Yeah.
do you think tonight's royal task is going to play out?
Like someone was, I think Rob was saying just now. Like, was it you, Rob, that was saying she's not really convincing anybody. But I think I think she'll give it a go. The thing, what I kind of get the impression from Dee is she feels a bit. She seems quite nervous, and she has kind of said like she feels like she's not a celebrity, so why has she been asked to go in the house? But you kind of have to take these opportunities if you're offered them and give it a
good luck
go.
to her.
Do you know what I mean? And maybe this will kind of. I would imagine there might be a lot of, judging by the crowd's response, there was a lot of negative reaction to her. Maybe if she can kind
She
of.
could change public perception here.
I mean, if she gets on with it and she's a nice woman, then maybe she will.
Good. Can you tell me anything about what's coming up? Any surprises up Big Bro's sleeve?
No. I'm still getting over what tonight's show, what just happened. I don't know anything. All I know is that I really need to go home and have a sleep.
Right, and Matt, no, give it up for Emma Willis. Just sleep there. Just sleep there. You're fine. Night-night. Still to come, they've given up the plasma screens and the flashy cars for the... Get out of my way. Get your camera out of the way. For the not-so-simple life of Celeb Big Bro, we're going to be giving the boys the once-over after the break. See you after this. Do you know what? I never do anything bad on the Celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side, where I've just realised that I've actually got something in common with James Jordan. I have. I love a bit of ballroom, but you don't really get much in these trousers. Right, it's time for the very first exclusive of the new series. Have a look at this. It's because they're tight. There's a load there.
Do you like my hair? Sorry? Do you like my hair? Go.
Hello, baby.
So ask me if you like my hair, yeah? You go, no, it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Listen, we're just saying, we're all together here.
Yeah.
We're a team, we have a laugh. No one's got anything to worry about. And I think everyone's worried about everyone else.
No
but
one's got anything to worry about. Have you seen my hair?
Babe, it's stunning.
It's like the 1960s, the Beehive. You make me want to shout. But it looks good though. You don't look bad.
Just like...
You know you like it. You know you like it. That's okay. That's good. I like it. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah,
I think it's coming out a bit already. Oh, listen, it looks good. Wait until I ask one to set the 300 pins out the back of my head so I can undo my plaits. Then, yeah, carry on laughing. Open the gate.
I think it's going to be a good... well, listen, as the housemates start to settle in for the next few weeks, why don't you settle down and take a look at what the boys have promised us?
Hey, what's going on, people? I'm David McIntosh. I'm 28, an international model, fitness expert, and I have a stern jawline, and I'm a steady 10 out of 10. And yeah, that's about it. What are my biggest flaws? I actually don't have any flaws, so I can't answer that question. Sorry about that. I thrive on challenges and tests, so competition is the key. I don't pioneer to start arguments, not at all, but if I see something going wrong, I have to intervene. Don't test me, brother, because you will fail.
My name is James Jordan. I'm 36 years old and I'm a professional dancer. I have a temper
I'll smash your fucking face in. I'm very outspoken, well, what you say in them arguments, and sometimes quite selfish. I like everything to be clean and tidy, but I don't necessarily want to be the one to tidy it. I've watched the show before and I think, how do they live? It's like a squalor. I do my business on the dance floor. Now I'm taking it to the Big Brother house.
Move to the gate.
Hey, boop!
My name is Gary Busey, and I'm a brain surgeon. The most important thing for me is the ability to breathe. Time out. To know you are stupid is intelligent in its own way. You can do anything you want to do, and if you want it done right, do it yourself.
Yay!
My name is Audley Hugh Harrison. I'm 42 years young and I am a professional boxer. I'm gonna be the next heavyweight champion of the world. Simple, innit? I'm mischievous, I'm engaging, I am a smarty pants. At some point, the games have to stop. So no fighting, guys, because if I have to get involved, I am gonna fuck shit up in that house.
Hi, my name is Ricky Ganasio. I'm 27 years old and I'm a reality TV star. For fuck's sake. Dunno. I dunno. Charming. Funny, good looking. Sweet. I dunno. Oh, fuck. Could be a little bit taller.
My name is George Gilby and I'm an electrician and I'm on Gogglebox. I got to tell you now. If someone was annoying me, I'd probably just introduce them to someone else. Like, have you met my friend? It won't stay on constant. I'm not going to come out smelling the roses. I'm going to come out smelling the shit because I've forgot my deodorant. I love sitting on a sofa.
Hey, I'm Leslie Jordan, and I'm an actor, really, like one that works. I'm very entertaining in the daylight. I'm not particularly well educated, but I'm very smart. I'm scared to death because there's no edit here, you know? It just pops in, it comes out, and whew. Call the police, because I'm gonna be killing it in there.
There's the boys. So, for levels of fairness, we have 1 minute on each of our boys. So when we hear this sound, we're going to move on. So let's start with David McIntosh. Now, Louisa, you interviewed him on Saturday. What did you make of him?
Yeah, he's all right.
Keeping to time. Julian, is he a tornado or a bit more of a drizzle?
Well, it's a look, isn't it? All that kind of look. It was very popular in the early 90s on the gay scene, but I'm not so sure. No, he'll be all right if he calms down a bit.
Do you think he's going to be a good housemate?
Well, yeah, probably, if he calms down. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'd be irritating.
Helen, he says that it's important to bring comedy to the house. Do you think that's important?
I think he'll bring comedy because I think a lot of people are going to spend a lot of time just laughing at him, not with him. It is important because you're in there for a long time and you need someone that can have a laugh, otherwise it gets very boring.
Got to give him a quick bit of fairness because when Kelly was in there with him, he was standing there with her, and I think it was when Audley come in, he literally diffused the situation a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry, oh! Next up, we've got Will and Grace Star, Leslie Jordan. Julian, how do you think he's going to do?
Oh, he's my favourite, actually. He's got proper star quality.
He really has, hasn't he?
Yes, and he's funny and he's just adorable.
Yeah? Sam, do you wish you had someone like Leslie in your one?
But he's not like Lionel, but I feel like he's our Lionel. Yeah. We had, like, the showbiz, and he's just cute. I just think he's going to be brilliant in there.
Yeah.
They need Leslie in the house.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Helen?
Oh, I think he's absolutely adorable. Anyone who couldn't get on with him, I think it'd be impossible to not get on with him. He's too cute and he just brings, like, you can just tell he's going to bring loads of, like, happiness to the house and it'd just be a laugh, yeah.
Louisa, you've met him. What's he like?
He's amazing. He's the best name dropper, but in a,
oh, he's like Lionel!
But in a really nice way. Like, he's the best stories, and he just spreads smiles. I want to call him the smile spreader.
Who was he name dropping?
Oh, everyone. Like,
everyone.
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, sorry, no more names.
Stories.
From one American star to another, we've got Gary Busey. Sam, do you think he has any idea what he's doing?
He hasn't got a clue.
I thought Evander was a bit blind to it all, but I genuinely don't think Gary knows what he's gone into.
Gary's a lot worse than what Evander was like.
Yeah?
Like, he literally hasn't got a clue.
Julian, how's it going to play out with him?
I think he'll get the hang of it. I like listening to his voice, so if he just keeps talking.
Yeah?
He's got that, like, you hear in cinema that he does the voice.
Do you think he's going to be spending hours in the diary room?
Yes, that would be a good idea.
And that's what we like out of our house, mate. You've got to be honest. Louisa, you've met him. What did you make of him?
He's a very interesting character.
We'll leave that there. Audience, what are you making of him? What are we making of him?
Well, I think he's lovely. I think he's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
He scares the hell out of me, and I don't know how long he'll be in there. But I want him to, like, really embrace it and go with it. Let's do it.
Good time there. Yes, Karen. Well, listen, from the shores of LA to the Geordie Shore, we've got Ricky. Sam, he's a fellow reality star. How do you think he's going to fare being in the Big Brother house?
I don't know. Like, I don't really rate Ricky that much. I think he's just like your average.
He come across a bit, I don't know, in
that's
that
what I'm saying. It's like, I don't think he's going to bring as much as what we all thought a Geordie boy would bring to the house.
Mate, he's not a Charlotte replacement, is he? Let's be honest.
Exactly. But who knows?
Helen, what are you making of him?
I think he's going to be out of his comfort zone. I think he's got a lot of big characters to, like, be in the house with her, and I think when he was in Geordie Shore, he was in, like, much more of a comfort zone. Everyone was the same, getting pissed and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But in there, some people are going to be very different, and they're not going to like his attitude and how big-headed he is, and he's also quite boring as well.
Well, saying that, you've met him. He said he's charming, gorgeous, and good-looking. Did he charm you?
No.
What do you lot make of Ricky?
He's just boring.
He's just boring. There you go. Right, moving swiftly on to the Cha-Cha Charming. Did you like that, James Jordan? Hello. Julian, you've done Strictly. You know him. You went on tour with him.
Yes.
How do you think he's going to do?
He's ever such a nice man. He's great fun. He didn't come across that well in the VT. He seemed a bit aggressive.
I didn't like him at all.
But he's very straightforward. You know, if he's in a good mood, he'll be very happy, and if he's cross, he'll tell you. So it's all dealt with at the time.
Well, one thing that he said in his VT, Helen, he said he's always in the right. Just saying, just saying. How do you think he's going to do with it?
Well, I don't think he'll do very well. There's just going off who's in the house. There's too many big characters, so unless he can hold his own and, like, spend a few weeks kind of trying to prove to everyone that he's always in the right, he's not going to do very well.
It's so weird to hear him say it, isn't it? Say it one more time. One more time.
Oh no, I'm always in the right, always in the right, always in the right.
He's had a massive fallout with all the Strictly judges, you know. Sorry.
For the record,
next up, we've got George Gilvey, known from Gogglebox. Louisa, he's gone from a critic to being criticised. How do you think he's going to do?
I really like George.
Yeah.
He's just an ordinary bloke. He's a bit like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
What's happened to me? He's just really sweet and nice. I don't think he's going to win. Maybe, like, he will, but he's just like a nice guy.
Helen, he said underwear annoys him. Do you think he's going to annoy you?
No, I think he's just an average guy. I think, like what Louisa just said, I don't think he's going to win or anything like that, but I think he'll just fit in quite nicely. I can't see anyone having a problem with him. It doesn't seem annoying to me at all.
Julian?
Yes, very straightforward. He's got no agenda. He's not selling a product or a career. You know, he's just kind of
being himself.
Very natural, I should think. Yeah.
Sam?
I liked it how he said that he couldn't pull. I mean, he could pull before he done Gogglebox, and now he finds it difficult.
Good bit of time in there and all. And finally, from Gogglebox to the boxing ring, it's Audley Harrison. Now, Julian, you live with Judo King Ashley.
Oh, I did, yeah.
How fun are the sports stars in the house?
Well, Ashley was great fun. I don't think you can generalise. No, he seems like he's going to be great fun and sort of nice to have around.
Yeah?
And he was very nice to Kelly, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier as well. Like, you know, when he saw Kelly, he was like, well, because they obviously do have history. I've seen a couple of bits on Twitter, people going, oh, why does he say that? But if you were to see your friend that you haven't seen for years, and obviously the journey that Kelly's been through, I think that was like just a bit of banter between friends. I don't know. Sam, how do you think Audley's going to do?
I really loved his VT, so I think he's going to be a great asset to the house. Like, compared to when we had Evander, he's a complete different scale. Like, he's got the personality, he's funny, I think he's going to fit in well with everyone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, Julian's just said he knows Kelly Louisa, so how do you think he's going to fare in there? Oh, good chat. Give yourselves a round of applause. On time. Stay with us as we'll be taking a look at the lovely ladies in the house as they leave behind their cushy VIP lifestyles to take on the beast that is Celeb Big Brother. I'll see you after this. Big Brother's bit on the side where we're just discussing how Dee could never be a Duchess, mainly because she's never sucked anyone's toes. It's the Fergie joke. Right, time to catch up with your brand new housemates. And worryingly for Dee, it seems like Leslie's a bit of a royalist. Uh-oh.
Well, actually, I know some of her family because some of them own racehorses. Queen owns racehorses, but I don't, you know, don't go around for tea or anything. But Princess Anne, who is the Queen's daughter, we have a charity together, World Horse Welfare, and her daughter Zara Phillips, very keen riders.
Married to that hockey soccer player. What is
he's
Tyndall?
Yes, yeah. Mike Tyndall. He's a rugby player. Yeah.
Got that look.
Oh yeah, he's. You like that, do you? I like a bit of rough.
Leslie loves it. Well, listen, there are 7 new girls in there for the boys to get to know, but here on Bit on the Side, we're that one step ahead. Here's what we can expect from our lovely ladies.
My name's Dee Kelly, and I haven't got an occupation. I'm a clever motherfucker. I ain't as stupid as I might look. In 3 words, I would describe myself as a little bit mouthy. That's 3 words, isn't it? A little, 1 word. Bit, 2 words, mouthy, 3. I wouldn't describe myself as argumentative. I like a little debate every now and again. I debate often.
My name is Edel Lynch and I'm a singer. If they don't like Bewitched, say la vie. Am I argumentative? No. Do I get paranoid? Why you ask me if I'm paranoid? Am I looking for love in the house? Nope. Do I care what the public think? Yeah, I would. Could I win Big Brother? Maybe. The most important thing to me? Hand-cooked crisps.
I'm Stephanie Pratt, and I am a reality television star. I'm really nice, but I have a dangerous temper. Don't cross me. I don't get paranoid, but I am bringing 21 toothbrushes into the house in case one of the housemates cleans the toilet with mine as like a funny prank. I'm really hoping there's a hot single guy in the house.
Hi, I'm Kelly Maloney, age unknown. Two kinds of people I wouldn't like to come across in the house is a boxing promoter and politicians. I just can't stand them. Frank Maloney would have been blunt, probably grabbed a man round the throat and punched their lights out. Kelly will try and be a lot more diplomatic, and I don't suffer falls gladly. Is the Pope a Catholic? Of course a girl likes to drink. Bring on the champagne and I'll show you.
Hi, I'm Lauren Goodger and I'm a TV reality star. Can I say you having a laugh? Because I always say that. My biggest flaw is probably pouting, posing, looking in the mirror all the time. What? Are you having a laugh? I don't think I'm that clever at all. I don't know much like geography and all that. Are you having a laugh? I hope I don't get booed, but I've never done something like this. Are you having a laugh? Am I shiny?
My name's Claire King, and I'm an actress. I'm just a bad girl. And I was in Emmerdale. My biggest flaws: loyalty, honesty, and my sense of humour. What am I like on a night out? Depends where I go for a night out, actually. Very rarely sick, though. I'm a clean drunk.
Bonjour, I'm Frenchie. I'm a TV personality, a dancer, and a model. Some people don't like it when I get naked. You know why? Because I do better than them when I'm naked. I don't cry really easily, but if I have my period, I get really emotional, then I just want to kill everyone. Wake up, you're snoring, it's bothering me. I'm very extreme and I'm very excessive. For example, I won't fuck nobody for like a year, and if I like a boy, I will fuck him every day, 5 times a day for like a week.
Oh, Frenchie's gonna be good. So for levels of fairness, again, we've got 1 minute on each of our girls when we hear this sound. Oh, yeah. We'll move on, so let's start with Frenchie. Louisa, what did you make of her?
I love Frenchie. I just think, do you know what? She's just fun and feisty. She just doesn't care. She doesn't give a shit. She just keeps it real. I think she's great, but I really hope that the public give her a chance.
Yeah.
Because girls like that, they just go. It's like in and out, in and out. So I really want people to give Frenchie a chance.
Well, one thing that she said is, you don't want to fuck with the Frenchie. Helen, are we expecting fireworks?
Oh my God, yeah. I can't wait to watch her. I hope she gets to stay in like a good while so we can all see what she's got to do.
Well, another thing she said is she says that she hopes there's sexy boys in there because she just likes to cook. Julian, does she stand a chance for a bit of romance in there?
Well, you told me in the commercial break, my friend here told me a bit of gossip about her.
I did.
What?
I only heard the gossip from... No, don't...
Oh, it's private.
Oh, sorry, right on. Next up, we've got Stephanie. It's lovely to see another rat in the house. Hi, Spencer. Now, Julian, you had Mike, the situation in your house.
Yes.
How do you think the American sort of reality stars deal with coming over here with the clash of culture?
I don't really think they know what's going on. I mean, they sometimes don't get a sense of humour. I mean, not all of them.
Yeah.
The situation didn't really understand anything that I said by way of humour.
Well, the bonus that she's had, she's been on Made in Chelsea as well over here. Yeah. So she has been living over here as
Who
well.
are we talking about now?
Stephanie.
Oh, yes. She's too confident for my liking. I don't know that sort of professional... And she called herself a star just then, which was a matter of opinion.
Do you agree?
I like Stephanie. She is confident. She's got that real American LA girl confidence. I like her. I think she's really pretty. She doesn't take herself too seriously either.
I just want to talk some more. So from one reality TV veteran to another, we've got Lauren Goodyear. She's not here! Sam, you've done it. You've come from the same shows. How do you think she's going to fares?
Do you know what? Obviously, I've worked with Lauren for a few years.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to go one way or the other for Lauren. And
What way do you think it's going to...
unfortunately, knowing Lauren, it could possibly go the wrong way. But I hope for her sake, she's been through a lot, it goes better.
Julian,
for her.
she turned around and said that no one's going to bed until she's ready to go to bed. Do you think that's going to be funny, or do you think it's going to annoy some of
I
the
don't
older
think she
housemates?
meant it, really.
No.
I mean, she does seem a bit vulnerable, but I quite like that as the flip side to being overconfident.
Yeah.
So I think she just needs some time.
What are you guys making for Lauren?
Love Lauren.
Go on.
Right, I love Lauren. I think she is, like you say, she's quite vulnerable, but she's been on such, like, the whole thing that she's been through in her life. I think
Sorry, that's enough. Good luck to you, Lowell. Well, listen, from Essex to the Yorkshire Dales, it's Soapland's finest proclaimed super bitch, Kim Tate, a.k.a. Claire King. Oh, hi. Now, you lived, Julian, with soap royalty, old Nana Julie.
Yes.
If you don't mind, how do you think Claire's going to fare?
Oh, I said I'd say hello to Julie as well.
Hi, Julie Goodyear.
Don't clap on your own, please. I think she's lovely. She's very funny and very watchable, and so I can't wait.
Helen, she says she don't take no prisoners. She takes no prisoners. Do you think we're going to see Claire's feisty side come out in this series?
I think so. I think she's going to be quite the alpha female of the house. She knows. I think she wants the respect, and I think some people are probably going to test her buttons a bit. And I think she probably is the type of person who will snap at someone.
She'll snap.
Yeah.
Well, she said tonight, Lulu, that she's a grumpy old woman. Is she the new Jim Davidson?
No, I don't think she is. I think she's very likeable.
Yeah?
Not that Jim was.
Say by the bell.
Sorry, Jim.
Moving swiftly on to Dee. She said Benefit Street conveyed an unfair picture of her. Julian, do you think she isn't an unfair advantage, obviously, because of the public's perception of her?
When it comes to voting, maybe, but if I was in the House, it would be her that I would make a beeline for. Because I think she's very articulate and very interesting, so I'd want to spend time with her.
I do agree. Sam, she said she's all for community spirit. We know being in the House, it is all about teamwork. Do you think that she's going to do really well amongst the other housemates?
That's going to work massively in her favour.
Yeah?
I think working as a team and getting everyone involved works in the house. So I reckon she's a possible winner in my eyes.
Really? Early prediction. Helen, what do you think?
I've got mixed views on her, really. I hope people do give her a chance. I know she's got some balls to go into the house. I'll give her that much. But I don't know. I'm still not too sure about her, really.
No?
I think she does stand out like a sore thumb amongst the rest.
Sorry. From a D to a B, witched girl. It's Adele. That was a little right there, wasn't it? She says that she can be quite hard to handle, Lulu. You've met her. What's she like?
I think she can be quite hard to handle. I didn't see the big reunion or anything, and I'm a massive Bewitched fan, so I really like her. But I think she's definitely got... She pack a good punch, I think.
She's got a streak in her.
Yeah, I think she's one to watch. I think she'll be quite outspoken, very feisty, but argumentative.
Helen, similar to you, she said she was going into Big Brother to wipe the slate clean, start again and start a new perception. How do you think that she's going to do with her mission?
I think she'll do really well. She seems like a really nice girl. Nothing really stands out that much about her, but if she's going in there just to get away from the whole group thing, I think she'll do really, really well. She just comes across as like a down-to-earth, really sweet girl.
She does.
So, yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
Julian, ultimate question. Were you a Bewitched fan?
No, I don't know much about her.
Oh, Julian, clearly. I know that. On that note, I've got to move on. I'm so sorry. And finally, it's our last female resident, Kelly Maloney, who had a fantastic reception tonight, you've got to say. Julian, I want to start with you. In obviously light of recent events, it's so fresh for Kelly, obviously, to be in the public eye. Do you think this is a good move for her?
Well, time will tell. I mean, no one made her go in, but if you want an early prediction for a winner, I'd say it would be Kelly.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I thought... She also looked very vulnerable when she got to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
But it would do such a lot of good.
I think she was taking it in, to be fair.
Yes.
I think that was quite hard for her to do. Lulu, you met her earlier today. She was a late addition to the lineup.
Yeah.
How was she?
She was absolutely lovely. Really, really nervous. And I think she's still sort of going through this. She sort of kept talking about Frank and then talking about Kelly as if Kelly's sort of in the third
person, yeah.
Yeah. I think this is going to be great for her to really discover Kelly because she's still a bit unsure. I think she's fantastic.
Good luck to her, that's what we say. Give yourselves a round of applause. Still to come, I've got all the latest on the house, plus we'll be hearing all your thoughts on tonight's housemates. Don't go anywhere. The Celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side where, like Audley said to Kelly, go hard or go home. And let me tell you, we ain't going anywhere for the next few weeks, are we? We're going out here. Now, for the final time tonight, let's check in with the house and catch up on the latest goings on. And Gary is getting to know the Duchess a little bit better.
Are you on the show?
Yes, I am.
Oh, my God.
I am.
We're going to have some fun.
I'm a bit of an outcasty kind of.
What?
A bit of an outcast kind of. I'm not, you know, I tend not to conform to all the royalty rules and regulations.
You mean the rules and regulations are here?
Oh, well, I probably won't conform to them either, but, you know,
What?
The royalty circle.
What?
She's a bit of the naughty one in the royalty circle.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's great, baby.
So I thought to myself, let me tell you, it's like a cheap rehab, Gary. I'm using it as a cheap rehab.
I like the way you think.
Yes. So we'll see until I get the call to it. Maybe they'll drag me out of here. You never know. Or maybe they'll just leave me here forever.
Yeah, we don't know that.
But it's lovely
It's the
to
audience who
finally meet
decides.
you at.
Huh?
It's an honour to meet you at.
It's an honour to meet you, darling.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, Dean might be the naughty one up there, but I've got a naughty one down here. Louisa's up in the reality gallery. What's going on, babe?
Hi, babe.
Right, babe, what's going on?
I've got lots of gossip.
Go on.
Frenchie has asked Dee if she can call her mum, but Dee said that she doesn't like being called mum. It makes her feel old, but she can call her Your Grace.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought that was funny.
Nice.
And Frenchie also told Dee that she's well known because she likes getting naked a lot.
I think
and for being plastic fantastic. She also explained that she only wears pink. She's like a real-life Barbie.
We're loving a bit of Frenchie tonight.
I
aren't
love
we?
Frenchie. Stephanie said she's on vacation and she intends to break the rules. Girl after my own heart.
Yeah.
She also thought that she found a slug in her drink and said, "This isn't the jungle." What
She
else
was right
have we
there,
got?
Louisa, and it's not the jungle, but I've got to go. Sorry,
all right,
babe. I love you.
bye.
Give it up for Louisa. Now, for the first time in this series, let's head over to digital and Ian's had a makeover. Have a look at this. It's our very own Duchess. What's going on?
Well, firstly, I am actually from Solihull, so I thought I'd dress like this in honour of our Duchess.
You're the real Duchess.
I am the real
Solihull,
Duchess.
babe.
We've got a few quick plugs for things that are on the website, including Ryland's Celebrity Roleplay.
Oh,
back.
yeah?
It's a good one. Watch that online on bigbrother.channel5.com and the app. Tweets. We've got some celebrities tweeting
Oh,
again.
we love a celeb tweet. Go on.
Philip Schofield has said, CBB shaping up very nicely. I suspect Frenchie is actually from Hull. I love CBB Leslie. Can't wait for the Duchess. She's never going to pull this off.
Oh,
Matt Johnson says this is a great lineup and it's going to be a fun few weeks. Jenny Eclair says, oh, Frenchie, please find a dressing gown and some slippers.
Oh, Jenny!
Claire from Steps, your old
Claire
mate.
from Steps!
She says, White D as the Duchess sounds like Rusty Lee.
D is the Duchess.
Yeah. And Harry Durbridge says his favourite is, of course, Lauren, but he also likes Kelly and Stephanie.
Cool.
And Duncan James from Blue,
Blue.
he's loving CBB already.
Everyone loves
He's
CBB.
having a lovely time.
Everyone loves CBB.
Yeah.
Ian, I
What?
think we should adopt this look for the entire
The
series.
rest of the series. We'll
Do
see
we
how it
agree?
goes.
Give it up for the Duchess! Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for tonight. A massive thank you to all of our guests and our fantastic audience tonight. Good launch show. Join Emma tomorrow night where she'll be chatting through the first 24 hours in the house with the help of Strictly's Vincent Simone, Jamie and George from Union J, and the one and only GC, Gemma Collins from Towie, is going to be here. But stay tuned because Live from the House is up next. Night, night. I'll see you Friday.